Did is I broke down, okay, first off, I have to get on the computer and start this thing. And after I did that and started it, I emailed it to you. You shot me back an email with suggestions on how to change it and stuff. I made those changes. Then I got a hold of the camera, came down here to my dad's room at school, and now I'm taping it. And so hopefully the end goal is I get an A on this. And finally, assessment. Assessment is the process of observing a sample of a student's behavior and drawing inferences about the student's knowledge and abilities. Now, assessment in the school setting is almost always a test, whether it be a state standard, a chapter test, the national standardized test. You know, it always seems to be a test. I connected assessment and task analysis. Task analysis, you break down the steps to achieve it, and the end goal, you're going to get assessed. Did you meet your goal? Did you not meet your goal? And so that's where assessment and task analysis are really kind of, interconnected. In the classroom, well, the parents are going to look at kids' performances as far as how I'm doing by how they do on the test. So it's really my job to do a good job with lesson plans and really putting in a lot of time and effort on my part to make sure the kids are understanding the material. And then above that, make sure I write up a good test. Make sure it's a test that challenges the kids but is not crazy hard, but isn't so easy that all my kids get A's. Because if I make an easy test and all my kids get A's, I'm going to look good, but the kids aren't going to learn anything, and that doesn't do me any good. I have to make sure that I sit down and make a good, accurate assessment of whatever subject area we're talking about. And so, if I do a good job at that and I do a good job preparing the kids, the results should be good, and that's what we hope for. And my question is, how will you as an educator make sure you make an accurate assessment in the classroom? And I think the biggest thing is going over what you talked about all chapter long or unit long, and making sure that I do a good job of putting the right things on the test, things that will challenge them, but things that they know, and just not making it easy street, but not going over the top. And accurate assessment, it's hard to do because it takes time. And as the older teachers get, they usually get lazier and they'll go back to old tests. Well, that old test might not be an accurate assessment for this class, but it might have been for the class before it. And so really, it's just really looking at your class and figuring out what they know and making sure you put what they know on the test, but making them think and work at it. In conclusion, the topics we've talked about today are behaviorism, or that I talked about today were modeling, task analysis, and assessment. But overall, the topics we talked about were behaviorism, classical and operant conditioning, self-efficacy, working memory, individual differences, group differences, development, task analysis, assessment, and modeling. That's it. Dan, I want to thank you. You did a great job delivering the material. I couldn't have asked more as far as, you never stepped out of bounds as far as going way over the top and making things crazy hard, but you kept things challenging. You made me think, but it was a class I enjoyed coming to. I enjoyed listening to you, and I just thank you for that. And if you have any questions on this one, just like my elaboration, just shoot me an email and I'll do my best to answer those. Thank you.